A little bit of Cluck Old Hen, another old-time fiddle tune in the AABB format. This is in a slightly different tuning from what we've been doing. This is in what's called the G modal tuning. We'll go through how to get to it from G. In standard G tuning, of course, you have G, D, G, B, and D. The only change for this G modal tuning is that we're going to bring the second string of B in G tuning, we're going to bring that up to C. That's 1/2 step on the musical scale, so that's the equivalent of 1 fret on the banjo. And that tells us that if normally we tune our second string to the 4th string at the 4th fret, 3rd string at the 4th fret, 3rd string, 4th fret. Now we're going to tune it to the note that sounded at the 3rd string, 5th fret. Use that note to mark our destination. And once it's there, we have this very airy, kind of haunting sound. That's the tuning Cluck Old Hen, and many other tunes are in. So we're going to do Cluck Old Hen pretty much as you see it on the tab sheet. Basic version of it. I'll go through both the primary versions, the A and the B part, and then what's marked as the A prime and the B prime, the slight variations that add a few little things. So here's the most basic version first, A and B, and we'll do it A, A, B, B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Introducing there for the first time we've done it, the drop thumb. To get that open second string, we reach our thumb down to the string and pluck it downward like we do on the 5th string. So it's a combination of 2 frail notes with the thumb note in between, second string. And here's the B part. Drop thumb maneuver and that B part, and it comes at the same point. Now here's the variation on the A part that you see on the sheet there. It's labeled A prime. It's another technique that is new to us. I don't know if it has a particular name. You might call it double droning, I guess is a common way of putting it. It's where we sound the string, first string in this case, and probably most cases of this. We sound it by plucking it. So our right hand is not involved in this. Sounded entirely by the 3rd finger, pulling off on it. You could could use the middle finger, I suppose, at least in this particular arrangement, but it might be good to get used to doing that with the ring finger or the little finger, and it frees up the index finger and middle finger for playing other things on the upper strings. But that's the little maneuver we're going to stick in there. We're going to put that in on the first beat, on the upbeat, on the first and the third measure, as you see on the tabs there. So it'll sound like this. I should say that's the beginning of the first, second, and third measure. All three of them have that pull up. And here is the B prime variation. Variation on the B part. Rather than reaching up to that first string 5th fret, we're just making use of the fact that on the 5th string, the open 5th string, we have the same note as we have on the first string 5th fret. Those notes are in unison, so we can use that note up here as a melodic note. And we start out the B part with a strum, and then we put that 5th string note on the beat, on the second beat. It sounds like this.